Howdy. Howdy. Welcome to our wonderful 10th annual Texas Women, Peace, and Security Symposium. We are delighted to have you here. In fact, we were so delighted, we were so forward-thinking that our program says this is being held in 2025. I don't know if you noticed that. Well, I am very pleased to introduce our Dean, Dean John Sherman, who will be welcoming you officially this morning. And Dean Sherman became Dean of the Bush School just on 1 August. So he's sort of brand new, but he has hit the ground running, and we are so pleased. Prior to this, he spent 30 years in national security and intelligence positions in the CIA, Department of Defense, and other agencies where he worked and led activities ranging from overhead reconnaissance to all-source analysis to open-source intelligence. He most recently served in the presidentially appointed Senate-confirmed position as Chief Information Officer of the Department of Defense, where he oversaw technology and cyber modernization for a 4 million-person enterprise with a $60 billion IT and cyber budget. John is a 1992 distinguished military graduate of Texas A&M University. Woo! And you got to do another whoop, where he served as Corps Commander. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He also earned an MPA from the University of Houston and served as an Army Air Defense officer. And I just learned he is also airborne. Airborne. He is married to Liz, class of 91, who is with us today and who has also served a full career in national security. They have 2 grown children who are both professionals in public service. Please give a welcome to our wonderful Dean Sherman.
Howdy. All right, I know some of you are new to A&M, but that's how we greet you here with a good Texas A&M welcome. As noted, I'm Dean Sherman. Pleased to welcome you to the Bush School of Government Public Service, to our wonderful facilities here. And as Dr. Hudson noted, for the 10th annual Texas Women, Peace, and Security Symposium. Such an important event we're hosting here today. Now, some of you know in October 2000, 24 years ago, the United Nations Security Council passed Resolution 1325 on women, peace, and security, which broadened discussions on international security by acknowledging that women should, by right, be involved in matters of war and peace. Women's participation in, for example, peace negotiations and post-conflict reconstruction was now understood to be important for their success. The program on women, peace, and security here at the Bush School of Government Public Service develops skills in the analysis of women's situation, security, and status, and introduces our students to the range of issues concerning women and national security in our world today. Our program has earned an international reputation of excellence in preparing students to serve as subject matter experts, advising governments, think tanks, and contractors around the world. The annual Texas Women, Peace, and Security Symposium has been held since the very founding of this program. This annual symposium hosts nationally and internationally known subject matter experts who address critical topics such as women in foreign policy making, women in war zones, women in intelligence. These conversations help prepare future student leaders for the complex decision-making environment they will face in a world of grave national security threats. This year's theme of our symposium is the contribution made by women, peace, and security to homeland security. We have a full day ahead, including remarks by Bush School professors such as Dr. Sylvia Hammy and Dr. Suman Lee, as well as presentations by current and former Bush School students such as Maria Palayo and Leda Amarula. This year we are especially honored to host personnel from North American Aerospace Defense Command, U.S. Northern Command, the U.S. Air Force Academy, the Irregular Warfare Center, and U.S. Cybercom, and the Royal Canadian Air Force. It's good to have you all here. To address a theme of women, peace, and security insights on homeland security, something near and dear to my heart that I did work at the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency for a number of years. We would also like to acknowledge our honored guests from the Borlaug Institute, U.S. Army North, with whom I've worked as well, and the Western Hemisphere Institute for Security Cooperation, who are in attendance today, and all of our honored guests, be it here from Texas A&M, our community, or wherever you came in from. This is an important event, and I'm honored to host you here today. So without further ado, let me turn the mic back over to Professor Hudson, who is director of our program on women, peace, and security, for some logistical information before we begin our proceedings. I can't think of anything more important today than to be holding this conference. Welcome again, and thank you, and I look forward to hearing how today goes. Thank you, and Giga Maggots. Thank you. And I can't wait to meet you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.
You can see why we're so excited to have Dean Sherman join us. It's going to be a real credit to the Bush School.